welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to film my cash stuffing for week 1 of January, and we'll do a check-in for the first few days of January. So yeah, we'll get into the budget planner first. So it's the 3rd of January today. So on the first Thursday we spent £46.06 on an Uber Eats. It was a co-op order. We just needed a few bits and bobs, but honestly it was New Year's and we didn't want to leave the house, so we do pay for is it Uber One, is that what it's called? We pay the subscription basically, so we didn't pay anything for delivery, but yeah, we spent that at the co-op. And then yesterday I didn't spend anything. It was my first no spend day of the year. So I am gonna try and have this year a low or no spend year. So sort of me and my partner have set the rule of sort of anything that's going to be over £15, we are not going to buy it, and then we're going to wait until the end of the year, sort of when we get birthday money, Christmas money, and then if there's anything that we desperately want, we can then treat ourselves to it in December. So that's the plan, you know, fingers crossed we stick to it. We'll sort of see how it goes, but yeah, that's the thinking behind like sort of big purchases this year. And then this morning, we've just been and we spent £58.81 in Aldi. So we budget £60 for that. So yeah, just under budget. And then we spent £8.90 at the co-op. So that came out of, we had a little bit of leftover from over sort of the Christmas period. And £5 of that came out of Oliver and Alvin because it was for their biscuits. So yeah, so far, you know, we've sort of had one not so great day, but then we've had 2 really good days. So I'm hoping that this continues. So we'll put away the budget planner and we will grab the Saffiano. So we have got £10 here that's left from Christmas. Just bring that in a little bit actually so you can see it. And then I have just ordered myself actually though from my Christmas money one of the coin pouches for Saffiano's, just because I feel like this isn't a lot of room for coins, and when you've got sort of a lot, it does sort of feel to stretch it out a little bit. So I've got a coin purse that's on the way, so I'll be putting that in there. So left over we've got 5, 10. We'll put that. No, we won't. We'll put it up there actually, just so it's out of the way. So £10 coins. What I'm going to do is I'm going to keep them because I have so over sort of the Christmas period, I ordered some last little bits and bobs off of Etsy. So I'm just going to check that I'm recording actually. I am. So one of the things that I've one of the shops that I've bought from is Lily Rain Designs. Sorry if you can hear the cats, they're having zoomies. I've ordered a lot of her mini challenges. So I'm just going to, any pound coins are going to go into them. They're only sort of like between, I'd say, £20 and £30. And then sort of once they reach that amount, I'll budget for them to go into like a different sinking fund, I think. So I'll put these to the side for now. And then when that comes, I'll set that up and then I'll cash stuff sort of leftover money into that. But in coins, we have got 50, 70, 90, 100. Is that a... It looks like a very old 10p piece. So that's £1 there. £1.10. 120. 140. 150. 160. 165. All of that back in there, and then I'm just going to grab out my calculator if I can reach it. There you go. I'm going to need them, so I'll get them. So 165. So we'll go to our penny savings challenge, and I'll mark off these bag it and bank it's afterwards because I forgot to count, to be fair, how much there are. So we can do 80, which is the next one. So let's have a look. What colour shall we use? Let's use green. So 80 is just down here. And then we can do minus 79. Oh. Is that right? 165 minus 80 minus 79. So let's just do this in green as well, actually. And then that leaves 6. So we'll do the 6 as well up here. Perfect. So that's 165 into penny savings. Right, let's start off. Oh, no, I know what we need to do to start off. We need to get the money out of here. So we'll give it a count. So we've got 150 that's in the bank. Then we've got, so 150, 170, 90, 210, 230, 250, 278, 290, 310, 30, 50, 70, 90, 400. Wait, is that right? 150, 170, 90, 210, 30, 50, 70, 90, 310, 30, 50, 70, 90, 400, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 65, 75, 85. So £485 we cashed up in today. So now we'll start in the travel binder. That can go away. So we're going to start, oh, I knew I'd do that. I'll tell you what, let's put them pound coins just into that jar for now as well. So first in Tokyo, we're going to be adding £180 today. So we're adding the normal 100 that was budgeted, and then we got £80 in cash for Christmas. So that's also going to go into here. So I need to colour in 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Lovely. So that's going to finish this row off. That is awful colouring on my part, but I mean, some of these are a little bit out the lines. But we're going to go in here and we're going to add the 100 placeholder, and then 20, 40, 60, 80. So I did, after the condensing video, because I said I had no 200s, I did get those 2 back from, I think it was my emergency fund. So I have condensed this down now. So in Tokyo, we've now got 500, 700, 700, 900, 1,000 in the bank, 20, 40, 60, 80. So £1,080 in there. And that is it for travel. Next up, we're going to go into my long-term savings. And we're going to start in car maintenance. So this is going to get £20. I'll sort this tracker out off camera actually. And I'll get it right for next time. So £20 in car maintenance. Nothing in car tax. Emergency fund is going to get 100. It's got 500. So my emergency fund has now got 510 in there. Buffer's not going to get anything. Debt is going to get £20, I believe. Yeah, 20. So let's do this nice. Oh no, let's do this colour. So 5, 10, 15 and 20. And 20 in there to start that off. So you'll see, but car maintenance and debt sort of weren't really getting very much attention. That's kind of a bit of a priority for this year. So I am going to try and stuff into these every single week. New car fund is getting skipped. I wrote my annuals down on here as well. So anniversary's first in April, we need £75 for that. Then car insurance in August, I'm going to save 800, but it's normally about sort of between 350 and 400. But I always like to save extra just in case there's any surprises. Then service and MOT's goal is for December, I'd like to have 200. And then my partner's gift, I'd like to have 350 by December as well. So we're going to start off in here. We're going to stuff anniversary, which is going to get £5. So that's now got 25 in there. I think I've used the wrong purple, but it doesn't matter. It's okay. So car insurance is going to get £20 as always. So 10 and 20. And we'll add this in here. So car insurance has now got £300 in the bank, 320, 340. And then service and MOT is not going to get anything this week. And then my partner's birthday is going to get £30. So let's do 2 of these Zodiac ones. I finally found my stickers. So we'll do 10. And 20 into this one. And then I'm going to colour in one of these Cash Book Cute ones as well. So that makes 30. Also, I realise I've not written on this. So each sign is going to be £10. So we'll add 20 and 30 in here. So my partner's birthday is now got 20, 40, 50. I don't know what's wrong with me today. I don't feel like I can speak properly. And also while we're in here actually, so this was, oops, I just need to, don't know why I coloured that in blue, I got confused there. So I've got this no spend tracker from Budget with Shan. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to colour in blue is going to be for planned spend, green for no spend, and then red for an unbudgeted spend. So we need to colour in. Oh, just 1 second. Sorry, it was just a delivery guy at the door. Yes, so we're colouring in the first as an unbudgeted spend, then the second was no spend, and then today was a planned spend day. It's only about 1 o'clock, but I feel like I'm committing to not spending anymore, so if I colour it in, so yeah, so anyway, that's that. So I'm going to colour that in as well. I'm going to try to do it daily, but obviously if I don't, I'll sort of do it on camera with you guys. But yeah, that's a tracker from Budget with Shan. And then at the bottom, you can just put in each month. Oh no, this isn't popping together properly. You can put in each month then how many no spend days you've had and track it for the whole year. So yeah, that's it for long term. So next up, we'll go to our home binder. So Oliver and Alvin are going to get £20. I've taken 5 out of here for them biscuits this morning. So they've now got 100 in the bank, 20, 40, 50. Gifts is going to get 10. So that's now got £30 in there. Home is going to get £5. Oh, I've got one of the vouchers out. So 5 in here. So that's got 50 in the bank, 65 and 70. Home maintenance is also going to get £5. So this has now got 20, 45 and 50. So the £5 a week, they really do add up, because I had nothing, I don't think, a bit ago. I just spent it all, and then just £5 a week, and it's now back up to £50, so that's really good. Garden's not getting anything, appliances isn't getting anything, wood is going to get £10. So that's now got 25 in there. And then we're going to skip over to log burner service, which today is going to get £30. So 20 and 30. So that's got 50 in the bank, 70, 90, 100. So we need to get £25 more pounds by the end of January. So that's, yeah, that's absolutely fine. Home insurance is going to get its usual £10. Oh no, it's not. I haven't budgeted for that. Okay. But I do need to. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll take the 10 from leftover, and then I'll look at the budget for the rest of the month and work out where we're going to pull that from. So, yeah, colour in one more of these. So that's got 220, 30 in there now. And that's due in April. Emergency fund is going to get skipped, and buffer is going to get skipped, and nothing into mortgage overpayment. So that is it for the home binder. Next up, we're going to my personal binder. So this week we are just giving clothes £10. So that's got £30 in there. Next we'll do savings binders. So we'll start off with, oh, my star's peeling off. We'll start off with our Iris 1K, which is getting £50. And that completes this. So that's 10, 20 and 20. So I've kept all the placeholders in here just so I can sort of, you know, see when I'd actually finished it and completed. So I have saved the full £1,000, but like I said, I've been spending it on my best friend's wedding last October, and then starting to get some bits sorted for my sister's wedding in this October. But I've officially completed this. I'll give it a wipe clean, and then yeah, I might look at what we can use that for next. So that's that done. The 10k binder, which is going to get £10. Oh, it's okay. We'll just do it as 2 5s, I think. I don't need it. Let's see where we can get some from. Home, there we go. We'll swap that out for a 20 into home. Perfect. So then that 10 can go in here. So that leaves us with, sorry, that gives us 20, 40, £50 in the next round of 200. Oh yeah, this is right. Okay. So we've got left, we've got £20, 25, 35, 45, 50. So we're going to start off by going into my birthday. And we are going to go into rolling with the times. So I have condensed this down now. So, oh, why am I trying to take out the dashboard? We need to take out the challenge, and then we need to get 2 dice. And we'll give this a go. So 5 times, so that's £15 going in here. Which we can do this 15 here. And we'll put, did we leave 5? Yeah, we did. So we'll put 20 in and we'll take £5 out of there. So now in rolling with the times, we've got 100, 20, 30, 2. And then that leaves us with 15. So we'll do 10 into the Gemini challenge. So I'll do 5, 10 into there. And then we'll just put the last 5 into rolling with the times. So I won't count it again, but rolling with the times is now going to have £137 in there. So that's my birthday done. And then we have got 5, 10, 15, 20. And that is to go into our 2026 binder. So we're going to go into here and we're going to colour in another little snowman. So that's £5. Oh, I was left out rolling with the times again. So yeah, that's £5 going into here. So we've now got 10 in there. And then we're going to do 25 in 2026. So we're going to cross off our first 5 in here. And we will add £5 in there. So that's the first 5 going into that challenge. And then that gives us £10 to add into... Oh, I need to get used to these new envelopes. So £10 to put into this challenge here. So we'll just do this little ladybird. And that's £10 going in there. So I'm just going to very quickly get this back out. Oh. I'm going to put away rolling with the times. Perfect. So that is everything stuffed for this week. Obviously didn't stuff the Saffiano, but that's because we've been out this morning and done the food shop, so I just took the £60 that I'd withdrawn and we just spent it in cash. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna now go and film my first Christmas game day. This month it'll be 100, but that's only because we've got some left over from last year. It'll normally be £50 a month. So yeah, I'm excited to film that. So that'll be my next video. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe if you've enjoyed it. And I will see you next time. Bye.